Few guitarists in rock history have achieved the kind of mystique, mastery, and influence that Steve Vai commands. Known for his extraordinary technical skill and almost otherworldly stage presence, Vai has long been celebrated as one of the most innovative guitarists to ever live. But behind the spotlight, the fame, and the mind-blowing solos, there's a story few fans know. One of struggle, pain, resilience, and deep personal transformation. What really happened to Steve Vai will change the way you see this guitar legend forever. Born in 1960 in Carle Place, New York, Steve Vai showed an early fascination with music. He began playing guitar at just 13, inspired by the fiery spirit of Jimi Hendrix and the technical brilliance of Frank Zappa. By his late teens, Vai wasn't just another guitarist, he was a prodigy. In fact, at only 18 years old, he sent Zappa transcriptions of his complex guitar solos and impressed him so much that Zappa hired him to join his band. That opportunity launched Vai into the stratosphere. Working with Frank Zappa was like attending a musical university for the mind. Every note, every rhythm, every improvisation was a lesson in genius. But it was also grueling. Vai pushed himself to meet Zappa's impossible standards, often sacrificing sleep, health, and stability to keep up. It was during these years that he developed the technical precision and discipline that would later define his sound. After leaving Zappa's band, Vai went on to work with some of the biggest names in rock, including David Lee Roth and Whitesnake, helping shape the sound of 1980s hard rock and metal. His 1990 solo album Passion and Warfare became a landmark in instrumental guitar music, blending mind-blowing technique with deep emotion. It wasn't just about speed or flash, it was about storytelling through sound. Vai had achieved what few musicians could, turning the guitar into a voice that spoke directly to the soul. But while his career soared, Vai's personal life was not without struggle. Years of constant touring and performance took a toll on his physical and emotional well-being. In recent years, fans began noticing long gaps between his live performances, and it wasn't just due to creative breaks. In 2021, Vai revealed that he had undergone major hand surgery after suffering a severe tendon injury that left him unable to play guitar for months. It was devastating, Vai admitted. The guitar is an extension of who I am. To suddenly lose that connection was like losing a part of myself. The surgery, which involved repairing a torn tendon in his right hand, forced him into a long and painful recovery process. He described the emotional toll as intense, saying he had to completely relearn how to play certain techniques that once came effortlessly. For someone whose identity was built around his instrument, the injury was life-altering. But true to his resilient spirit, Vai didn't let the setback end his journey. Instead, he used the downtime to reflect deeply on his life, spirituality, and purpose. I realized that music isn't just what I do, it's what I am, he said. When he finally returned to recording and performing, his playing carried an even greater depth, less about showing off technique, more about emotional connection. In 2022, Vai released Inviolate, an album that stunned fans and critics alike. It was his triumphant return, a defiant statement that even injury and age couldn't stop his creative fire. The album included intricate compositions and bold experimentation, reminding everyone why he's still considered one of the most gifted guitarists alive. Beyond the music, Steve Vai has also become known for his spiritual outlook and humility. He often speaks about creativity